Hey guys, Skippy here. I am back to doing my budget videos, which I know are not very exciting, but I just want to get through this. This is all the detail level stuff. If this isn't really interesting to you, you can go back and look at my year-end video for my first year. It kind of shows the results of the year. I'm going to do another one for the results of 2024 and do like a comparison of the 2 years, and then I'll move on to 2025 and hopefully get caught up soon. I know this isn't the most exciting stuff, but hopefully there's somebody out there that finds some value in this, to break it down in this level of detail. So, all right, let's go through this quickly. 80,000 baht is my budget. 10,000 for rent. 3022.69 electric that in July, hot. 360 for water, which I think's high, but it's a condo, and then you pay that directly to the condo, and it is what it is. Electric, I do pay directly to the PEA, which is the Provincial Electric Authority. So there's no funny business able to really be done there. But the water, you're paying directly to the condo if they're adding on something. I did ask about it one time. They tried to talk about the pools and stuff, but the owner of the condo pays a maintenance fee. I would think that would be covered under that. But you don't, I'm not going to get into a whole thing over 360 baht here. In any case, food 25,309, a little bit more than I projected. I projected 2877.72. So this is going to Lotus's, Big C, Macro, shopping centers in Thailand, 7-Eleven, uh, Family Mart. It's called something else now. I'm just not remembering. Tops, they call themselves Tops now, but anything like that. Miscellaneous part of it is anything that doesn't fit in these other categories. Cannabis, 5,390 baht. Cannabis is legal at this point. It's still legal now, but a lot of changes are taking place as we speak. I'll probably do a video on that just to kind of go over with what they're talking about now. Um, it's the whole thing. In any case, bar, this category is going out with my friends, buying myself drinks, or if I'm buying them a drink or whatever it may be. Fun bucks. Fun bucks is whatever you want them to be. If you play golf, you'll be spending this money on golf. If you like to go to the bars and hang out with the girls, you might be spending it there. Insurance, medical, anything related to insurance or medical or prescriptions. I do break this out more later. 2258. Bot bus 1370. Any public transportation, if I'm taking the bot bus, Bolt or Grab to get around. Visa, talked about this before. This is what I put away for a visa. You do you for your visa. I don't want to get into like a big debate of what's better. I mean, you can do it yourself. It's cheaper. You can use an agent. It's more expensive. There's pluses and minuses to both. Okay, I'll leave that there. Clothes. I'm still wearing my clothes from my country I brought with me, which I do recommend. That's pretty much the only thing you need to bring with you aside from your whatever electronics you value, whether it's a laptop or a phone, things like that. I came with two suitcases full of clothes. My laptop. I do have another laptop I brought with me. It's two laptops and a phone. Basically, that's pretty much what I brought with me. Massage, haircut. I don't know what this is. It could have been a massage. I want to say maybe a haircut, but a haircut's usually around 180 baht. I might tip 20 baht if you tip at all. You don't have to. Um, 230 baht. In any case, it's a massage or a haircut. Cleaning, my one-time 850 baht monthly cleaning fee. She comes once a month, does a deep clean, and I maintain the rest. I'm a pretty neat guy. I don't make a big mess, so it's easy for me just to kind of tidy up around the condo. If anybody needs a cleaning lady in the Jomtien or Pattaya area, you can send me a message or leave me a comment, and I will make that recommendation if you need it. Laundry, 150 baht. I do have a washing machine at this condo. It's a Samsung front loader. It's not huge. This is because I have a comforter that won't fit in there. I have like two comforters that I switch between. One's real thin, I can get it in there. The other one's not, and they charge 150 baht to wash that. It's big and clumsy. Internet 480.61. I have internet in this condo. The company's called NT. I'm not going to rant or rave about them. They're okay. 480.61. If you want to get, you pay it all at once when they install it. I just divide it by 12 months to get to that monthly payment number. Same thing with my phone. I use AIS 20833. You do pay it all at once. This is for unlimited internet. I do not have a voice plan. If I want to talk on the phone, I can easily do it over a Line app or Facebook Messenger app. It's easy enough to talk through that. Um, and that brings us to a surplus this time of 2268.03, and my budget. Bear with me here because I want to do the math just to give you the correct number. So I came in at seven. I spent 77,731.97 this month, under my budget, which is a good thing. Okay, let's go on to August. All right, what do we got? A lot of the same. So 80,000 is my budget, 10,000 for rent, 2,553.50 for electric, a little lower that month, 320 for water. You can see I budget 383. I kind of average that number out as I go to get a kind of an accurate reading of what I'm paying. Food miscellaneous, I talked about this. It's going to the grocery store, 7-Eleven, anything like that. And the miscellaneous part is anything that doesn't fit in the other buckets. Cannabis, 41.50. Bar, this is going out with my friends, 37.80. Fun bucks, 11,000. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of fun that month. We talked about what that's for, whatever you consider fun. Insurance, medical, anything related to that, 1992. Bot bus or Bolt or Grab or public transportation, 1750. Visa, talked about that. It stays the same every month. Clothes, still working off my clothes I brought with me. Excuse me. Massage haircut, 230. Yeah, maybe it was a haircut. Maybe I'm mistaken on the 180 baht price. In any case, I'm sure that was a haircut. I usually get one a month. 850 my once a month deep clean. Then I tidy up after myself. Laundry, zero this month. We talked about internet. This is for the condo, 480.61 per month over 12 months. Phone, AIS unlimited internet, 208.33 per month over 12 months. Leftover 17,05074. Now I did do some traveling in September. So these charges I booked um, I call it the bell bus. I'm not sure if that's what, there is something called a bell bus, but I took the bus from the Jomtien bus station. It's right next to Food Mart on, I want to say Thapperset Road, but I could be wrong. It might be the Pryor Road. Don't quote me on that. In any case, the Jomtien bus station, it's right next to Food Mart if you're looking for it. Very cheap, 166.98 to go from Jomtien to Suvarnabhumi Airport. I booked via Jet Air to go. I went to Udon Thani, flew to Udon Thani International Airport. That was 24.90.46. That's a round trip airfare. I did 2 nights in a hotel there, the Panerai Hotel, which I did do a review on. So if you want to look at that, I really like that hotel. That was 2384.94. And then my return trip from Suvarnabhumi to Jomtien bus station. I highly recommend this bus. I write Bell Bus. I don't think it's the Bell Bus. I think that leaves from Central Pattaya. Just call this bus. I'll change it now. But it's the Jomtien bus station. It's very affordable. You can book it online, which I suggest you do, because if you just go to the office to buy your bus ticket, there's going to be lines of people. The buses that are leaving immediately are probably going to be full up. It's even worse in Suvarnabhumi. People run there as soon as their flights are over to try to book the next bus. You might end up waiting like an hour, 2 or 3 hours. You do it online through their website, and you're booked on that bus. You take a little bit of a chance if your flight gets delayed, but it's 166 baht, right? I mean, they're 167 baht. So, I mean, as long as everything works smoothly, I booked my flight whatever time I landed. I think I booked the bus an hour later. I went and sat around. I went got something to eat, and then got on the bus and headed back to to Jomtien. So anyway, I'll talk about my trip to Udon Thani, which is a portent of where I'll be moving next year. I did not move to Udon Thani, but we'll get into that later. So let's take a look. 80,000 bahts my budget. I came in under 11841 and 38 satang. So this month I came in very nicely at 68,158 baht and 62 satang. So I'm kind of happy about that. Um, so I know these are dry videos for most people, but hopefully someone finds value in this. Again, if this is not interesting to you, look at my year-end video, and I'll be doing another one. I have a year-end of 2023. I'll be doing a year-end video of 2024 to kind of compare both years. And that's a more higher level overview of what I spent per month. It's strictly this is what I spent that month. But if someone's interested in what you might be spending money on, hopefully these videos will be helpful to somebody. All right, I'm going to wrap it up and leave this here. Just one quick note, if you're still with me at this point, congratulations. Um, I do appreciate it. In any case, I'm going. I want to see the new Superman movie. I don't know how anybody feels about the new Superman, and there's a lot of controversy if you're on the internet and YouTube about James Gunn versus Zack Snyder. Look, I like all Superman movies, so I've liked pretty much all the Supermans that have been the actors that have played Superman so far. I haven't seen this guy yet, but I've watched the trailers. It looks great. I like they have crypto in it, but I'm going to do a review of the movie too later. I'm going to do a whole review. I'm going to be going to Udon Thani for that. I'll be staying in a hotel I found that I really like. I think I did point it out in my Udon Thani video. It's called the Old Inn. It's a cool little hotel. I think I've never been inside, talking from the outside. But we're gonna go there, spend one night in Udon Thani. We'll go to the movies, have dinner and all that good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody that subscribes to the channel. I'll try to get my content more interesting, throw some hotel reviews in there, and then I'll do some daily life things once I get through this tedious budget series. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.